Good morning. Another foggy morning this morning. It's not as foggy as it was yesterday, but it's still just gorgeous. Got the fog, got an orange sun this morning. Got some clouds rolling in, and it is just pretty. It's very chilly this morning, but it feels nice. It's really good, especially after how hot it was yesterday. So I didn't check in with you last night. I apologize. I had a good reason though, believe me. I got back to camp really late and I had peach cobbler. That's my reason. So hopefully that's good enough for you. But yeah, I was feeling some peach cobbler, so cooked that up and ate that, and it was fantastic. So believe me, for me, it was a very good reason. And by the time I finished that, it was pretty much completely dark, and so I didn't check in. I'm sorry. Yesterday, though, after I kind of switched my plans up a little bit, like we discussed, I went out after dinner, or what was I calling it yesterday? After dinner, I went out and found a mother bear with two little cubs. Had some brief moments with them, nothing too long, and that was fun though. And then I could tell they didn't really want me around. They weren't anxious or skittish. I could just tell they didn't really want me there. So I just left them to it. Didn't want to bother them. And then after that, switched focus to foxes and got a little bit of them as well. I'll definitely be trying them again throughout the trip because I'd like some more footage of them. Just beautiful, beautiful animals. I love the look of the foxes out here. They have a very European red fox look versus the more like North American red fox that I'm used to photographing. So just beautiful foxes, so much fun with them. But like I say, I'd like a lot more of them because I just got the dog fox, the father, just kind of running around a little bit. Kit would pop its head up occasionally, but yeah, I'll be back out with them for sure. I'm gonna get some breakfast now because I am hungry. And then, yeah, we'll start our day again, see what we can find. Hopefully some more bear cubs. Maybe some fishing if we're lucky. If not, that's great. Bear cubs, foxes. Just make the most of what we got. here on the tundra with this beautiful mother bear and her cub, just in this gorgeous, gorgeous setting. They're napping right now, but they're napping right on the edge of one of these little lakes in the tundra, one of these depressions where the water kind of gathers, forms a little pond or lake, and it's just beautiful. What a gorgeous reflection. She's got her back turned to me now, but she was facing me before, and it's just a beautiful setting. I've had a fun morning with these guys today, this pair. It's just the one cub and the mom. But yeah, she's been super tolerant, and it's just been fun watching them just cross the tundra and eat crowberries and grass and everything, and then they were playing for a while, which is awesome. I think I was mentioning this before. I don't remember anymore, but it's just fun when you can see a mother or father, animal parent play with their young. I see that a lot with bears and foxes. Not as much with bears, but I see it a lot with foxes. But this mother bear, she's just got the one, and so she spends a lot of time playing with it, it seems. And the other sow with the cubs that I saw the other day, with the two cubs, she spent a lot of time playing with them, and I think that's just awesome because, lesson to us humans: play with your kids. They need to play. They need to have fun. So play with your kids. This on like a personal note, just watching this mother bear play with the cub, it reminded me a lot of my awesome wife, because she spends a lot of time playing with our little boy. And, it's just, she's amazing. And he's lucky to have her. And this little bear cub, I hope he realizes how lucky he is to have a mom that plays with him. But yeah, anyways, went off on a little side note there. But beautiful setting. I'm just going to sit with them for a while and see what they end up doing. And I might follow him out onto the tundra. She's been so tolerant that I think it might be worth it staying with her for a little bit and seeing what pictures and video and stuff I can get of them. But yeah, beautiful day out here, and I hope I can get some more footage of these guys. On the menu tonight, burritos. It's probably like one of my favorite times of day is dinner time. Maybe you guys have noticed like a common theme in this video that I like to eat. And yeah, especially on a longer trip like this where the days are just so exhausting, I really look forward to dinner. So I'm gonna have a couple burritos, go out, and then yeah, see what I can get tonight. And then when I get back, I'll probably have maybe like that apple, blueberry, raspberry cobbler again, or I've got a lot of rice pudding actually. I'll probably have some rice pudding. That sounds really good. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm hungry. All right, we'll let this bake. Bake? It's not baking. We'll let this rehydrate for like 15 minutes away from camp, just so I don't get food smells around my camp. I don't want anything that will attract bears here. So yeah, I'll let this rehydrate. And I'll put everything back in the bear vault here, where I keep all my food and toiletries, and I'll put it back away from my tent. And I'll just go enjoy myself above camp, just listening, watching all the beautiful nature while my food hydrates. Then we'll eat, and we'll go see what we can find. You know, you cook away from camp, and you want to eat away from camp too. Again, just to minimize any food smells within your area. So, I'll be honest, I'm a little bummed. I've got, in my food that I've prepared, I've got these like burrito pouches that I made. It's got like refried beans and onions and chilies and, you know, all sorts of awesome stuff that I then dehydrated. But I've also got like a bean and chili soup that I dehydrated, and they look very similar dehydrated. But here I thought I was getting burritos out. I got the soup. So now I've got soup and tortillas, but you know what? It still tastes awesome, and I'm just excited to eat. But tomorrow, burritos for sure, because man, I'm really feeling burritos right now. But you know, it's funny because at home my wife always teases me because I forget to eat sometimes. Some days I'll go the whole day without eating, and I forget. But when I'm camping or backpacking, it's like rare, very rare that I miss a meal, and it's like all I think about all day is just my meal. So it's just kind of funny. Oh. That's good. That is good stuff. A little spicy, a little kick to it. It's gonna be fun in a few days, if you know what I mean. Found some ripe blueberries. Most of the ones I've been seeing are still green, but I found a little patch of ripe berries, so I'm just picking some to go in my my rice pudding tonight. I thought that sounded good. But yeah, tonight it was pretty slow. I went out to try to get those foxes, and I watched the den from a distance, and I didn't see anything. It got pretty windy there for a little bit, and where their den is up on that little hill thing, I think the wind was coming over really hard, and there were some bears in the area. I don't know if they just weren't feeling it or what, but I didn't see them tonight. I did have a sow and a cub come through briefly, and the cub was getting pretty curious. You always have to be careful with that, because the cubs, they get curious, they feel bold, they'll come up to you, and mom doesn't always like that, and depending on the female, they can get aggressive. But luckily he kept his distance, so I got a little bit of video of that. The light was already low enough where I really couldn't do any pictures, but it was good. Yeah, I'm just getting blueberries right now, and then I'll head off to bed after my rice pudding. But yeah, it was a good night. There was something else I was gonna say. Can't remember what it was. Oh well. Must not been too important. But yeah, you can have that rice pudding, go to bed, and we'll see you in the morning.